Several ex-ministers of the Trump administration are accused of violating an electoral law. This prohibits government employees from campaigning. One suspect is ex-Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. An independent arbitration board of the US government accuses 13 former high-ranking employees of ex-President Donald Trump of violating an election campaign law. Among other things, ex-Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, ex-Secretary of Homeland Security Chad Wolf, and former White House spokeswoman Kayleigh McEnany have violated a regulation that prohibits government employees from campaigning, the OSC said on Tuesday in Washington. The 13 would have used their official powers or influence to influence the 2020 presidential election, even if it didn't work. Pompeo and Wolf are charged with violations related to the 2020 Republican Party Congress. Pompeo was connected to an official trip from Israel at the time. Wolf hosted a White House naturalization ceremony that was broadcast at the party convention. 11 employees like Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, his national security advisor Robert O'Brien, and his chief of staff Marc Meadows broke the law in interviews and television appearances, it said. Only the president himself and his deputy are excluded from the regulation, the so-called Hatch Act, which is supposed to separate party politics and government action. Trump had made it clear several times that he considered the law to be obsolete. The investigation now said that the government has silently or explicitly approved the violations. The 13 ex-ministers and other Trump employees are initially not threatened with any consequences because they no longer work for the government. Well, I think that law is obsolete, but as long as it is the law, you have to obey it. That's it. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.